Sorry, not talking much this morning. Just trying to figure this all out. I don't know if I want to go this route or we stay with the 3D behind the camera. So I'm just experimenting. Oop, I gotta take this. Hello?
This is the Ohio Department of Job and Family Services with your requested callback. If you are ready to speak to
Yes, this is Todd Edwards. Okay. Okay. Yes, it's 407 579 7761. And my email is toddkedwards@gmail.com. Okay. Okay. I got one right now. Okay. Yeah, so I was calling. I got this thing that said I got denied and I was overpaid benefits for 2 weeks. It looks like for the 12th. Yeah, I just wanted to know what that was about because they asked for more information about my severance that I got. I sent everything that I had that was sent to me by my employer. And I thought I was just going to get one check, which I didn't. I don't even think I even claimed um, unemployment until I got that check, and then I got another one. I think was just my payout for my vacation. And I just got my severance check. But other than that, I just don't know what this was about. Why did I get paid if I wasn't approved, or you know what I mean? It just doesn't make sense to me. I don't understand. Um, okay, okay, okay. As far as I know, yeah, probably most likely. Okay. Okay. Got it. Okay. So just keep filing because every week, they come at me with the text message. Just keep doing like I've been doing then. Yes. Yes. Yeah. I have all that. I'm most online. I have a meeting this Thursday with is it the RESA or something? For somebody for that, and I have to bring all that in. So yeah, I got that. Do they need it written, or can I show them like physical? Like, hey, these are all the jobs I posted on, or should I just keep a? Okay. Okay. Got it. May 10th, May 11th. Okay. Okay. Got it. Okay. I did. Do you have to keep doing it? I know I did that. I did everything. Oh, okay. I did that. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, I did. Yep. No problem. I remember doing something when I did all that, but maybe I don't know. Maybe I'll double check. 'Cause that's on Ohio Mean Jobs, right? Okay. I should just have the one. What's the other email address? Oh, might have been from. Okay. 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 Yeah, it asked. It told me to. Here, it told me to call. Like it said. Okay. Got it. Okay. Is that the self assessment? Is that the self assessment, or is that something else? All right. I'm looking at my dashboard here. Let me see. It's your tasks. I have 0. Financial literacy, careers I'm interested in, career pathways, or schools I'm interested in. Okay. 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 Medina. Hmm. Okay. No, that was it. I just wanted a clarification, and you cleared everything up for me, so I really appreciate it. Y- Yep, yep, that's correct. You too. Thank you. I appreciate it. Have a great day. Thank you. Bye bye. We're back. All right. Right back. Ugh.
It's 11 o'clock.
So I'll be right back. I have to shut the windows. We're turning it around. It's gonna be warm today. We're testing our air conditioner because it was making noise the other time. So we're just making sure everything's good. Right back. Okay. What a morning. I had a call about unemployment, which is another nightmare. That's what that call. Okay. All right, let's get back. Oh, where were we? We were trying to some experiment with these cameras. Okay. Target. Maybe we can set the height. See if I can move this time. Oh, we changed the player controller script back, but it should work. I think it was just the camera. Can't move. I think I screwed everything up. The only problem I have with this view is when these get abducted. But if we can stretch that up to here, might work. Anyway, we have bigger problems. Oh, I know why. Nope. Okay, player movement scripts there. Oh. What the hell is going on here? All right, let's see if that's what was causing the issue. I almost didn't want to do this today. I almost wanted to just like change it up and play a game this morning, but we got to do this. We got to be consistent. I'm just torn about what I want to do here. I mean, I like this view. It's just I don't know if it's going to work for the game. is all. Just experimenting. But now that we can't move, okay, now we're moving. Okay, great. We just need to change the view. I just want to see what the buildings and stuff look like. Okay. Yeah, it's weird. Like, I'm pressing up. Yeah, we're oriented wrong. But that's the see, everything looks okay. We're gonna have to adjust that. I think we're gonna have to pull back. There's a setting for that, I think. Or we can scale down the buildings. I think that's what we would have to do is if we scale down the buildings. But that's the problem. Is the abduction beam. We're gonna have to adjust that. See, that looks good. We'll just have to make them go up higher. I don't know. I like this view for certain things. I really do. But that is going to be a problem. Because if we go with the what I said, we're just going to build the town, this view will work out perfectly. Because then we can only worry about this space. But then it's like all of this stuff with the mountains and everything we did. It's just a waste. It was a waste of time. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I like both. And that's the problem. I kind of leaning towards the other one. But then, like I said, that creates even more problems because we have to do more details. But this, we don't have to do as many details, you know? I don't know. Okay, well, let's continue with this. What we need to do is we need to adjust there. Orientation. Oh, that doesn't do it. Never mind. The camera. Um, 25 and 45. Negative 25. I just want to see what this does. Negative 40. I wonder if we could flip it the other way. That be got 25. So if we did something like that, that looks. Okay, so we could do it that way. Yeah, negative 45 is what I thought. Okay. I don't like that view though. Maybe like that. See what that does. But this totally changes the vibe that we had. Oh, what the hell? I went back to that. Oh, it's because we have a hard set in the code. We have a hard set in the camera. Okay, so let me write these numbers down so we don't forget them. It's in that ISO camera. Right there. So we want 50. Let's try this. 15. Whoops. Negative 45. Save that. There we go. Forgot we hardwired that in there. Like I said, if we can get this adjusted right, but basically the mountains and everything is just a waste at this point. But the grass, everything we got built here works for this. So I said initially this is what the game was going to look like, and then I changed it. Why is it blue down here? Not going to work. First off, the buildings are way too big for this view. That's for sure. Controls are not very good that way. Oh, I think that's this. We can change that. We want to bring it down a little. Here it is. What 15 does. I don't think anything changed. Oh, it did. The problem with this controls is you have to hold A and S to go down. But see, the whole mother beam thing looked cooler when it was the other way. I don't know. I'm torn here. All right, hold on. This wants me to do Cinemachine. We're gonna do this differently. Okay. Now, what the hell is this now? And we shouldn't have messed with we shouldn't have messed with everything. We don't have any errors this time though, so we set it up correctly. Oh, that's good. Can we move it? No, we can't. Probably have that script on here. Lens mode override. See what happens here. So I think if we do this, good now. Okay, we're back to perspective. I think we're gonna keep it at this. Then the problem is we're gonna have to um we're gonna have to go up. I have like 5 things in my head. I want to go up and want this to go up, but what can't we do? Got rid of that script. Okay. The hell did we do that before? Okay, We had this at 110. All right, we'll see what this. Okay, follow. I think we had this, didn't we? Yeah, I think that's. Still can't move it though. Oh, here we go. Okay, do 2. Okay, distance. I think we did 15. All right, let's see what happens here. I think this is what we had before. I think we should just keep it. It's just I don't know. I like the other one because the character will face front, but then it screws up everything we built. And now we have to adjust the player movement script. We're back to that really crappy movement. And this is a little bit better. But see, I like the abduction like that. It looks way better. Okay. See what this does. Player controls, because they're written for the isometric view. I have to redo it like we did yesterday. Oh, let's. We're gonna try Gemini, and then we'll try this. We could have did all this hiding inclusion for that other one, but I, I don't know. We would have to redo the whole game. I mean, we would have to like re-gut everything and change everything. Do different buildings. I like doing that. I'm like, I could feel it already happening. I'm like losing interest in this already, which sucks. It's more than just the game. It's just too much going on right now. Try that one, see how it goes. I probably should have just took a break today, and we should have just streamed Oblivion. Because I need to test my gaming PC about streaming. The problem with it is I don't have a mic over there. I have a headset that has a mic, and I was going to try that to see how well it worked. Because I'm using the Focusrite here, which normally I don't. The Focusrite audio interface for my gaming PC. And I had my Universal Audio was usually for my Mac, but like I said, it conflicts with Streamlabs, so much prefer Streamlabs. Okay, let's see. Plus, I didn't get quality. I got woken up last night at like a few times. I don't know, and then the dog woke me up this morning. We left the window open and I started barking at like 6 in the morning. Or I don't even know what time. Yeah, I like woke up at like I don't know. It was like because I want to do 3D clip. I think I'm just gonna stick to the vision I had. You know, it's like let's just keep this view, work on the player controller script, work on the 3D environment. What we're going to do though is we are definitely going to cut down. You know, we're not going to use this whole area. We're just going to build the city out. Like I said, we'll just build like a little city here. I'm thinking. What we'll do is we will build basically just around in here. That will be the game play area. You know, just around here. We'll build this city out a little bit more, a couple more streets, put some houses around here. I'll need to look at some squares in America, kind of get a feel of it. And then out here, we'll get creative. You know, maybe we'll put some more mountains, some hills, like maybe put a military base out here. You know what I mean? But the players can't go there. You know what I mean? It's just like something. We just need to confine the play area in here. We'll probably do the street going this way, street going this way. Probably do one more street this way. Build some houses, put some buildings. I think that will be it. And that's it. And the rest of the stuff, you know, this is just for show. It's just background. And that's all it needs to be. And then we'll put trees, you know, we'll decorate and all that. And I think we'll be good. We don't need to overthink this. You know? Like I said, I don't have expectations. I'm just building this for myself. whatever happens, happens at this point. All we can do. And it could just be a demo or whatever, and then, people get interested in it. I don't know. I think once we get the assets in here, it'll start kind of take shape and sound effects. And I think everything we got right now is cool. And then we can always polish later. Like right now, we're building. Um, okay, so with that said, player movement. We need to fix that. Because that one we got currently is not for this style of the game. It's for an isometric view, which it worked beautifully when we had that view. Like I said, I do like that view. We didn't waste all our time on the buildings and all this cool stuff. I mean, obviously it's not a lot. It's just we just got so used to this view. I think that's what it is. Just continue with it and do it. But I want to bring the camera up just a brings us back. Ooh, we can do that. Or we can bring that up. Try 10. See how this feels. If I like that. Give this at 1.5, I think. All right. Ooh, that do. Settings here. Yeah. Well, anyway, that's kind of cool. Stuck on it. It's kind of nice. Okay, we're 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 getting obsessed with this. I tend to do. Yeah, we can always come back to it and change. It's just anyway. All right, let's do that player script. And we're gonna have to fine tune the play. All right, so what we're changing. Like I put third person. Okay, so Cinema Machine now it wants us to do a free look cam. Hmm. I guess that would be free look would be I think you'd probably use the map. I don't know if we want that though. But this would make more sense. I wonder if we can lock it. But actually, this would actually be better because we're going to do the mothership idea above. You can look up there. The only problem is the mothership beam cones. All right. Well, let's try it. Whatever. We broke it before. We'll fix it again, right? Bring this up on my iPad. Relook. Oh, we're gonna have to delete this then. Because we did a third person camera, didn't we? No, we did a follow camera. Can we just bring that out, I think? We still have it. Camera. Follow, drag your play. Let's look at. Where is look? Relook. Brad James, thanks for the follow. Yeah, I've had a chatter like this before asking this, and then are you real, man? Because if you're spam, we don't need it here. Not in the mood today. I'm not chatting. Sorry. Yes. No, he just mentioned. Okay. Writing all these scripts. All right, man.
It's 12 o'clock.
I want to see what we did. Jim. This was not. I didn't even see that. Look at. Look at. Look at. Look. Orbit. We have a tracking target. Hmm. All right, let me see what this. This is exactly the same request as your previous one. Well, thank you. There's no virtual cam. I don't know, man. Today's just not the day for this. I don't think to do all this. Like I said, I didn't sleep good. Like I got woken up, so brain's just not working today. Man. Need to adjust that player. We had it yesterday. We had it working good, but it a lot of issues with it. Basically, just need to redo everything. A lot of warning. I'm thinking that we have to adjust this script so we're not getting pushed. Beam. I can't focus. We have to tweak these settings. All right. But you need to get. But she needs to do something, man. Like, how do we get all these stupid spam comments? Dude. Anyway. All right, I guess we'll try this for now. I'm gonna jump. This isn't gonna work either. Maybe this gravity thing will fix the issue with the theme. Those. Yeah. All this work to probably not even use. Or that is grounded. I remember doing this. Bud, get down, bud. Okay, I'll take you out in a sec, okay? Just one sec. Yep. I gotta get tea anyway, so we'll break here in a sec. Hold on, bud. Yep. Not move. Yep. Alright. Get down, bud. Get down. We're going. I'm going. Okay? Alright. Alright, we'll be right back. Got to take the dog out. Get more water anyway. Come on, bud. Come on. You gotta go out. All right, we're back. All right, so we finished that. And now we need to attach that to our player here. Loads. Hopefully this fixes our issue, but I got a feeling it's not. Create more problems. Like I said, we initially set this project up as that view that we were working on this morning. It's the only thing. We'll just, right now, we'll take that off. This. There we go. Or wait, we didn't, oh, hold on, we didn't, crap. We didn't hook it all up. All right, let's see what it does. Nothing. Because we didn't hook it up. Okay, select your player prefab scene. Character. Okay, place should work now. Okay. That didn't work. Just like I thought. So, delete. Just gonna do that. I'm not in the mood today. Wait a minute. We're gonna have to just, I don't know. We're gonna have to figure this out. What we're trying to do here. Because like I said, everything was initially built with that other view in mind, isometric view, which I like that view. I really do. It's just, we have to redo all this crap then. Or we set it in a way. I mean, this can work. It's just, it's very confusing. And I don't like the controls. It's not fun. Like you're trying to battle the controls play. But I like this view because of that. Works just fine. But I like the isometric view because I don't know. I think I just need a break from this today. Like I just don't think I'm in the right. I'm making decisions I shouldn't be making. You know what I mean? If that makes any sense? Because like I said, I didn't get enough sleep. I got sleep, but I just wasn't quality sleep. If that makes sense. I mean, because the player movement will make or break this thing. Like it's very important that we get that nailed down. Now, we're not doing last minute because then, like we just saw, breaks things and changes things. But the player controller script we have right now will work perfectly with that view. Um, yeah, we can't even change. Hmm. Yeah, I mean, we're kind of at a crossroads now. This view works for me. I mean, I like it. It's just now we have to revamp the player's, movement script because the movement script was written for a different view. Um, and what we did this morning, we changed the view. We had that ISO kind of metric view, which looked great. Oh, hey, what's up, Josh? Oh no, man, I didn't get like quality sleep. I got woken up by the dog. I woke up at like 4 in the morning, and then the dog woke me up at like 6. So it's just like one of those days where I'm kind of like groggy and tired. And then I'm trying to figure out what we're gonna do here because we're accustomed to this view, right? But everything I built was for the isometric Vampire Survivors look. You know what I mean? So the player controllers, the movement is meant for that. So, and I just tried rewriting the third person controller. It's not working. So, you know what I mean? Like we're kind of, and this morning when I first started, I put it in isometric view. I like the view, but then everything we've built here, everything we've done, the buildings, and it's just, you know what I mean? We'll have to rethink everything. And I just feel like I'm not in the right mind today to make these decisions. You know what I mean? It's like, so it's just one of those deals. I got to think what we're gonna do. I like this view. I like both views. You know what I mean? But if we change the isometric view, it changes it just makes the game feel way different. It feels different. But I like this view. I'm stuck. I'm torn. So I don't know, because if we stick with this view, we're gonna have to figure out a way to get the player movement script to work correctly. Because the player movement script we're using is not working, and I just tried another one, and it broke everything. So yeah, I need to figure out what I'm gonna do here. I mean, it's no big deal. I mean, if we go with that isometric view, it's just gonna change things a little bit. Um, Obviously the mountains and the skybox don't matter. It's just it's just decisions. Right, right. Exactly. Right. Yeah, no, and I totally agree. It's just like today is not the day, like to be making mass decisions because I'll just, I might not I'm not in the right headspace, when you're not, But yeah, I totally agree with you. It's like if you're fighting the controls to move the player, it's not going to be fun. Nobody's going to play it. So that's what I'm saying. We got to lock that down. Yeah. Um, well, we had that player script we wrote yesterday, but then we were running into issues with the camera, and it's just for me not know. I don't know this well enough to know. I've done 2D games for mostly. Um, this is my first like real 3D, so 3D is a whole nother beast. Um, let's see here. What was the script we were working on yesterday? Let me see if I can copy it. Because, the initial pitch for the game was Vampire Survivors like, with just a different, like the isometric view. So, well, that's what we have, but we're not using the isometric view. We turned this into a 3D. I mean, I could go back to that isometric view. Remember what I did now. Because Vampire Survivors is top down. I was using. Yeah, right here. All right, let's. Okay, let's try this. We'll go back to this. Because the player movement worked perfectly. It was working great. We'll just have to tweak buildings and stuff. We'll just have to tweak some stuff. Fine. Okay, here we go. Okay. Okay, set rotation. So that's top-down view. I don't like. That's not what I want. Hold on. Here we go. $30. So that's what it looks like. So as you can see, this looks cool. I mean, it looks cool. And it will give us our player in the front. You know what I mean? And the player movement works just fine. Did you see Star Wars posted a video on YouTube of Mon Mothma dancing for an hour to absolute bangers? No, I haven't. I mean, the problem with this, hold on, I gotta still set this up. Okay. I already have this, so let's go here. I'll have to look that up. Playing now? Playing? Six. Okay. So look, as you can see, this works perfect with what we're doing. The player movement controller works fine. Those still work okay. We'll have to adjust those. Oh, the camera's not following us. The camera would follow us. I still haven't set it up. But as you can see, this is, I mean, we could go for this view. The problem is the buildings. I have to scale the buildings down a little bit, and we have to do some collision stuff. But, you know, like I said, yeah, I would have to zoom out. Yeah. The problem with the zooming out, though, it breaks the abduction. Because then we'd have to do it even higher. Which we could do. But the camera's not following us, so I gotta finish setting this up. But you know what I mean? Like, this view's not bad. And then the grass thing works perfectly, you know. But I'm just saying, like, we lose, you know, the mountains, which I guess it doesn't matter, really. It's whatever. You know? But this would be better for what I was thinking is we're not gonna build out this whole map. We're just gonna do the town and keep the playground, the play area in that small little thing. But yeah, we can zoom out a little bit. Hold on, I gotta get it to where the camera follows. Oh, I know why. We didn't put the player here. There we go. Now it should fall. Let me see what this does. Nope, I don't want that. Nope, keep that. But yeah, zooming out a little more. Where is that? I think we have to do the Cinemachine camera to do that. Oh no, right here, right here. So that's 15. Which this could work. Or we could do it more. We could do 20. See what this looks like. We gotta adjust this. Hold on. We can't. So this is 15. But as you can see, everything works. We just have to scale, but we get this stuff. We get this clipping stuff. But I think I need to scale the buildings down. They're a little too big in this perspective. But as you can see, well, you know, we'd have to adjust that a little bit. We just have to adjust everything. But I mean, this could work. And it works for what we're doing, you know? This would be the play area right here, the town square. You know, we'll put trees in here, decorate this out, and basically the player bounds would just be this area. This would be the whole level. And I mean, we can get creative. We can put some stuff in here. And obviously, you know, okay. Yeah, we got to do some things here. But yeah, I think this I think this would work. We just have the town square. This town is basically the whole game. And it makes sense because it's, you know, we just have to polish some stuff, pretty much. But yeah. Let me try 20. This might be too much. No, actually, this might be good. Let's see what this looks like, but I don't know why that's there. Hold on. Okay, where is that other setting that we did? We could do that. Bring that in a little bit. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Should we do left or should we do center? I think that's 45. But yeah, the buildings are still colliding. What's 30? Whoa. That's 30. Now we're getting too far. That's way too far. I think 20. I mean, I don't even know if this is where he's gonna, start anyway, so. Hold on. Nope. All right, now we got to do this Cinemachine camera. Oh. Thinking. We have to change that. So I think that size is good. Let's scale this to 1. That might look a lot. Yep, that looks a lot better. We just have to scale down everything. Get that later. That's like really small though. but it works. So yeah, we'll just have to redo everything. I gotta see what those buildings look like on the side over here. I gotta go grab something. I ordered food today. I'm just in one of those moods, man. It's just like, what the hell's going on here? Ah, hold on. Definitely have to fix the roads. Oh, the roads might be okay. I think that would work. I think that would work. We just have to, we'd have to reel this in a little bit more. You know what I mean? I don't know why we're getting this. Um, Feel like that. We have to do a cinema machine. So hold on, I'll be right back. Maybe that will fix the issue. I don't know. It's just a lot of tweaking here. Yeah, I think we're just gonna have to tweak this, and we're just gonna have to go with this settings. I think that's what we'll have to do here. Let's fix these buildings. The only problem is now we got it's just too big of a space. Now we don't have as much. We don't have a lot of buildings as we had before. Well, actually, if we're gonna do this, we can bring some of these buildings over. They could be spaced, I guess. It is. Scale that down to 1. This actually, let's get rid of that. So I'm thinking what we're going to do is we're going to... The town square is the game area. I think that's it. Oh, thanks, Josh. I appreciate it, man. Have a good day yourself, brother. Thanks for stopping in, man. I appreciate it. I don't think that would work there. That there. And I guess now since we're going to be on this angle, these buildings over here aren't really going to make any bit of difference on what they are. So, yeah. What else do we got here? Pizza, gift shop, gas station, fruit shop. I don't think we're using that one. No, we're not. So bring that in. Oh, that's a corner one. Damn. We have a drugstore? We're not using the drugstore. No, we're not. Cool. Let's bring. Okay. Whoops. That one. There, I guess. See, that's the thing. These buildings over here is not going to matter. On this side. They're not going to see them. So we just need filler there. Not really going to see those either, the front. The main buildings are going to be here. So we're going to want to build this. This is yeah, we're going to want to build this. Build these ones. I don't know if this auto thing's going to do that fruits thing. Drugstore over here. Ah.
It's 1 o'clock.
I mean, granted, we will I don't know if we're gonna customize buildings. I have no idea yet. Kind of looking forward to getting into Blender. We gotta do the characters. Gotta bring that back a little. Weird. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna be okay with this. It's what we envision in our head sometimes. It's just too. It's you know what I mean. I'm not there yet. Let's just stick with this. Stick with the town square. Keep it there. Keep it simple. I mean, I had this. The things were growing in my head, which it tends to do. And I would love to do this like full blown 50s style thing, which we could still do. We're not there yet. This isn't a AAA game, it's an indie game. Too much wasabi. Woo! I mean, you look at Vampire Survivors. That game made lots of money. It don't look good at all. It ain't about what it looks like. It's about the gameplay. So if we can get that gameplay in this game with the aesthetics that I'm going for, it'd be cool. And we just need to curb expectations. This sells one copy. I mean, I'm not doing this to sell games. I mean, that's not what I'm doing. I mean, of course, everybody wants to make money, blah, blah, we all know that. That's not my goal here. My goal is just to learn, have fun. That's what it was, or is. All right, that looks good. So then we'll have to we'll worry about that other side. Like I said, I don't think these are final. And if I can customize, like some of these buildings we can definitely use. Like that coffee shop looks fine. Doesn't look too modern. Like that fried chicken building. If it's back here, I'm trying to recreate this here to see what it's going to look like. Yeah. If we're just going to see the back of the buildings right here, it don't matter what buildings are here. Does not matter at all. We just need to fill space. That's it. And I think we downloaded another free pack a few days ago with other buildings in it, so we can take a look at that. There might be something in there. Once we get the environment done, we fill this in with trees and benches and I think we found a city hall too. Here it is, this one. Yeah, got some more in here. And like I said, we can see those in the back. It don't matter what the front looks like. It really doesn't. So that's what I'm saying. This view saves us a lot of things. A lot of headaches with some things. Now it creates newer headaches. But, 3D is hard. This, we don't have to worry about all that stuff. Oh, we already got that in there. Maybe it was this one. Yeah, I think it was that one. But it's just like, we spent this time doing all this cool stuff, but it's not the right project for it, you know? Maybe the next game. I think the next project I want to do, I want to go to this one I have, and I want to do 2D. We'll definitely use those. These are cool too. We got some of their textures here. Forgot I had these. I got to figure out how to make those textures a little bit better. Grass. Yeah, bring that down. Bring this one. I'm thinking I'm going to move this auto service to down here. And then bring something else. Oh, maybe we'll keep it here. Something right here. We can do the bakery. Dude, now that I know you can do that, just drag it right where you want it. There we go. We'll finesse that, but there we go. All right. For now, I think that will work. Obviously, we can change out buildings. I think that scale works a lot better. I just feel like I haven't done any, I haven't made any progress on it. Like, we've been staring at the same crap for a week, but welcome to games development, I guess. Hmm. But I guess that's game development. I feel like you just don't go anywhere. It's like when you're new, you don't know what you don't know. Hmm. Wasabi. Supposed to get some storms today. We'll see. Ooh, man. Clear out the sinus. Sorry for eating on stream, but nobody's watching. Somebody's watching. Appreciate it. I think it's just I think it's just Josh. Can't chat though. It's all good. I appreciate it. I think tomorrow we'll take a break. I don't want to. I want to keep working on this. I want to finish this. You know, it's sometimes I'm like that. Like I'll start things and I don't finish them. That bothers me about myself sometimes. When I do personal stuff, you know? Oh God. Good thing I didn't eat that. Whoa. Yeah, that would have been still gonna be bad, but I have a tendency to always look for that dopamine hits, man. When things get bad, you know, like I'll just do something else. But when it comes to like work job, like real job life stuff, like I don't get. I mean, obviously you get that, but it's a different mindset because you're getting paid, and you know, oh, I'm getting paid, so I have to do this. You know, when you're working on your own stuff, it's like, well, I'm not really getting paid, so it doesn't really matter, and you have nobody to tell you. You know what I mean? You don't have a boss, and sometimes for me, I need that. You know, just it's not that I can't do the work or I can't do it myself. It's just like having that helps me as a person. Um, all right, what other? Oh man, oh we don't. We haven't used this pizza place either. Maybe we'll see. The thing is, okay, that building here that needs to be up farther because the sidewalk. No, that wouldn't be right. Yeah, that. I keep clicking on down there. It's like, dude, you don't click there. There we go. Like this building, I think we're gonna take that building out. Um, put it over on that back. Take that fast food, put it over here. And then since we can't see these signs, we're just using I don't think. We're just using those for place, you know, just buildings, just to fill up space. So that's gonna work out good. But we want all our nice buildings that we want to have signs on that one side. I think. Like I said, I don't know if I'm gonna create my own buildings. We'll see. It's a lot of work, and I don't know Blender very well. We got to do our characters first. So we'll see. I think buildings might be a little bit easier than a character. I don't know. All right, didn't we just... We just added something that had buildings in it. Thought a new pack. Maybe it was this string tech. I'm feeling a little bit better now that we made this decision. It's like let's just roll with it. You know what I mean? Let's make this the best we can. Stop putzing around. But we do have to work on the player's movement script. Let's get rid of that one. Let's delete that script. Don't need it. We're not on our player. We'll just have to adjust the player movement script a little bit, fine tune it, which is fine, but it works, We have to get the Cinemachine camera. Because it does seem like when I have that on there, the camera view looks way better. Like it feels better. After I'm done eating, I have to run a quick errand. And I mean, we did three. We're almost at 3 hours. I'm gonna go to 3 hours. And that's pretty good. We'll just call it a day. I might work a little bit on this off stream today. But I kind of need some time away from this project. I mean, we've been doing this for 2 weeks. Oh, actually more than 2 weeks, I think. And the reason I say that is because, I mean, I'll be back tomorrow. I'll probably work on this. I just want to think about some stuff. But yeah, definitely, definitely gonna get rid of that building. Might get rid of that one too. We have a bakery, I know that. Okay, there's the bakery. Okay. Bar. So we could use that. I'm trying to use the best buildings on this side. And use these style buildings on that side here. I can do the bar. We could do a bar on this side. So that fast food with the bar there. Throw the fast food here. Music store. Actually, let's put the music store over here. Switch the music store with this one. I'd rather have the music store over here. Much better. And I was feeling crummy a little bit ago. Now I'm feeling a little bit better. Great. I was feeling a little bummed. It's like, oh man, we can't get this to work. We'll get it to work. The auto service needs to go. Um, we'll do a bar. The auto service will go down. I like the back. Space these. And like I said, if I get into Blender, we get good. We can and it's doable. We can create more buildings. We can customize them ourselves and build what we need. This gives me the idea of, okay, well, these are the scales. This is kind of what we need to follow. I can bring these into Blender and just reskin them or create my own thing. Gonna go right there. Yes. Fit right there. Perfect. Cool. And then we'll work on these buildings. We'll start to formulate what we're gonna use. That's way too big, but that's like I said, we're probably gonna have to adjust some of this a little bit. We might have to tighten this up a little. Actually, I don't know. I think that's gonna be okay. That's gonna be good. Could probably fit one more building in here. One more of these types. See what this looks like. It's awkward. It's just like a corner build. It's supposed to be like that. Now, if that was in the front, that would work out perfect. But one of those types of builds. I know what we can do. Delete that. We're gonna do a restaurant. We don't have one over here. There we go. Raining, yep. All right, feeling better about this now. Said this isn't final. Just want to see what those buildings look like down here. And then we will call it for today. Like I said, I gotta run a quick errand. Right. Damn it. Why is that like that? See, I'm hitting S and we're going that way, so I have to figure out what we're doing here with these rules. Then we're gonna have to do a player bounds. Yeah, so we have to fix this. And like I said, the street will be the bounds. That will be it. We won't be able to go past these. And we'll build this in a way that will work. Yeah, so see, we can put buildings here, and it's not gonna matter what they say. We can just mix them up, and it will work. That's what I like. Even over here, these buildings won't matter either, what they look like in the front. That's gonna work for us. It's just like I said, the buildings here on this side. Yeah, this is huge. Like I don't think we can get any bigger than this. For this works for what we're trying to do. And yeah, and then like this will be this. We'll finesse that later, but that's good. And then we got to get the city hall. I think this will be fine as a play area. We don't need to be any bigger than this. Yeah, that's gonna work. Cool. But I want to know why this is doing that. Why do we have that? Let me go to the camp. I think I need to do the cinema machine. Try 15. It's something with these things. Or we're clipping through or something. All right, that's cool. All right, we're on our way. Gotta add to my list player bounds. And I don't think I've done it before a long time ago in one of the tutorials, but I don't remember how to do it, and I don't remember it being that difficult. Okay. Okay, the game's starting to take shape now. It really is. It's starting to feel like we're getting a sense of what it is. We just have to finesse it, like with anything else, which is okay. And we have to do the cinema machine camera. Let's just do that real quick so I don't forget. I have. Okay. Now, see, it tells us to do a virtual camera. I wonder if we do a free look or follow camera. Let's try follow. See what that does. Yep, look at. Hold space. That really. We might have to just adjust all those settings. Crap, what were they? They were. This one's 45. I. See, why is it doing that? Hmm. Oh, because there we go. Oh, I don't. All right, let's see if this how this works. I mean, we got it set up. I think that view is going to work. Well, obviously, I have to adjust the player here. I just want to make sure the camera follows us. But camera's not following us. Unless we literally lock the camera to the town square and that's it. I don't think. Now we're gonna have to work on those as well. Game, do nothing. Maybe this is it. World space. How's the world space? All right, I gotta go in here. On it now. Like that. Maybe we have to adjust the settings now and still set here. What the hell? Camera position for some reason. It's all jacked up. Hmm. We're gonna have to figure this out. Ugh. And I don't think it's gonna follow us because I don't think we selected it. Not following us. It'll follow us then, but we got this problem. Um. Ah. Bet it's this. Change these. Yep. Okay, let's try those. So we want follow. Then bring that down to 16. What's this? -10. That. Now I want to like bring it down, but then run into that. We run into that issue. What is that? Let's see. Betcha that's what we need. Like, how do we just that? Out getting that? Like, what the hell is going? Okay, I think I know what I need to do. Hold on. This 15. We need to do. Maybe we need to do this. Try 20. Instead of 45. 45 is fine. One of these. It's got to be one of these. We can't adjust that one. Adjust that one either. Can't adjust that one. Try this. There we go. We got it. Okay, I think that's it. For now. We'll adjust it. That's good for now. All right, I gotta run an errand. That'll be for today. And plus, I want to get it before it starts storming. We'll be back tomorrow, 10. As always, we'll stream. Thanks, everybody. Brendan James, thanks for the follow. I don't know if you were an actual follower or if you were just trying to get business for your graphics. I've had that happen before. Anyway, thanks, everybody. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow. Take care.